Sneak in. Catty cat.
And I'm going to read Jack and the Beanstalk. Me and Piper, we became friends. Yeah, she usually doesn't like cats, but I'm just so lovable. She fell in love with me. All right, Jack and the Beanstalk. Okay, we know this cannot be factual because you can't climb up a beanstalk. And there's no such things as giants, at least not this big. All right. Deep in the countryside lived a widow and her son Jack. A widow is a mama that doesn't have a husband. So she's caring for her son all by herself. Their cottage was crumbling and their clothes were patched. They were very, very, very poor. Being poor means like they don't have money to get new clothes and to fix their house. One day, Jack's mother said, "We must sell our cow, take her to market, Jack, and bring home some gold pieces." And so he set off to town, taking the cow to town. What did Mama tell him to do? Sell the cow. Okay. But before Jack had gotten very far, he met a strange little man. "That's a fine cow," the man said. "I'll swap you 5 magic beans for her." 5 magic beans. 1, 2, 5 magic beans. "Magic beans," said Jack. "Are they really magic?" "Magic they are. I'll chop off my beard and knit it into a sweater," croaked the little man. Magic beans. Jack couldn't wait to tell his mother. He clutched them tightly and ran all the way home. Okay, do you think Jack's mom's going to be happy that he's bringing jelly beans and not gold coins? Oh no. They can't buy new clothes or food with jelly beans. I think she's going to be a little mad. Jack's mom was furious. "We need money, not useless beans," she cried, and she threw them out the window in disgust. Disgust means she was really mad. But late that night, a tiny bean sprout poked out from the ground. Look at, and then it grew, and it grew, and it grew. The next morning, the beanstalk stretched high into the sky. The beans were magic, Jack cried. But what's at the top? Jack climbed up and up and up the beanstalk. That beanstalk had grown so high, he couldn't see the top because it was going through the clouds. At last, he reached the very top. There, shimmering in the sunlight, was a castle. A magnificent castle. Just then, Jack's stomach started to grumble and rumble. Why do you think Jack's tummy was grumbling and rumbling? Maybe he was hungry. "I must find some breakfast," he thought, and he tapped on the castle door. The door creaked open, and a huge giantess smiled down. "Hello," Jack shouted up. "Please, do you have any food?" "Oh, you poor thing," boomed the giantess. "Come right in, but quickly before the giant gets up." What a marvelous feast there was. An enormous loaf of bread and a gigantic is another word for big, but even bigger than big. It's gigantic. Jar of jelly. Jack dug in at once, but suddenly the room began to shake. Boom, boom, boom. "Oh my goodness," cried the giantess. He's coming! And she shoved Jack under a teacup to hide. Into the room stomped a big, scary, hungry giant. Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman, he said. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. Oh, don't be silly. There's nobody here but us, the giantess scolded. Now go and wash before you eat your breakfast. Jack trembled. I must leave now, he thought. He was halfway down the hall when he heard a squawk. It was a hen with bright golden feathers. Help, she cried. Set me free and I'll lay you golden eggs every morning. Jack scooped up the hen, but then he heard huge footsteps thundering after them. I smell the blood of an Englishman, and there he is! Jack raced out of the door. He jumped. What does he still have in his hands? He's freeing the hen and slid down the beanstalk. Down and down and down, all the way back to his cottage. Mother, quick, bring the axe, he shouted. Jack's mother swung the axe at the beanstalk. Thwack! It shuddered and it shook, and then the giant came tumbling down. And that was the end of the giant. Jack hugged his mama tight. Look what I found, he said, and he showed her the golden hen. Oh, Jack, said his mother, I'm so glad you're safe and you were right about those magic beans. So Jack, his mother, and the golden hen all lived happily ever after, and with lots of golden eggs, they were never poor again. The end. It's a good fairy tale. And Jack disobeyed his mama, which is kind of a thumbs down choice. So we don't want anybody to not do what mommy tells you to do, because this is a fairy tale. It's not a true story, and we want everybody to always do what mama or daddy tells you to do, and your teachers. Okay, this is Cassie Cat saying goodbye. I love you.